signs tonight, right above my house. Well, I suppose that's supposed to be an intimidation. When they're not intimidating me with people's fucking hearts at my door at 4 o'clock in the fucking morning, group of fucking bikers, then they're intimidating me by flying over the fucking house 4 times in a row in the sheriff's fucking plane. They got this fucking dumbass sheriff's fucking plane and helicopter, always flying around, just fucking flying around in my face, being pricks, flying 10 feet over the fucking house. Fuck you, man. You fucking sick pieces of shit, dude. Hey, man, it's one thing to be a dumb fuck sheriff, but it's a whole nother thing to come out here with your fucking officers and tell on yourselves, man, right on film. If this police department comes after me in any way, shape, or form, they are so at risk for a lawsuit bigger than any fucking police lawsuit in history, man. They better fucking watch their ass. Don't you come around here accusing me, trying to frame me, arresting me for false shit. I'm not a criminal. I'm not even a drug addict anymore, you stupid fuckers. See, when I was a drug addict, they're like, oh, she's just a useless piece of shit. No, I'm a full-time student who receives SSDI because I worked my ass off, okay? You guys have disabled me. I'm a full-time student at the local community college. I'm scheduled to start my degree at Purdue on May 22nd. I'm enrolled in school. I'm set to go. I got my class schedules, everything. I'm a full-time student at Purdue University, and I'm a full-time student at SCC. I've never received a dime of loans or money for my enrollment in school, by the way, and I may end up paying it out of my own pocket just to prove a fucking point. It's the hardest thing in the world for me to be on disability. People are like, "Oh, congratulations, you got your disability." The fuck? Let's have a fucking party to celebrate. Yay! Fuck. I get money in my bank account the other day. I get money in my bank account same day my phone gets stolen and my bank card. I called the bank. I said, you know what? You got to get that money out of my account. I don't even know why they put it there. The Treasury. Treasury tells me I'm not me because somebody else already cashed a whole bunch of money saying they were me. Okay. Treasury sent me a letter after 4 years of identifying who I am. I mean, I had to go get bank officials, medallions, surety, guarantee signatures. It was a big process. And I needed my brother's signature on it too because his name is on all this too. But after 7 months of trying to get my brother's simple signature on a piece of paper, I was unable to get that. Officer Gotham told me he's scared of you and he doesn't know anything about this money. First of all, motherfucker, it is not your business about our money, and I'm real tired of people being around my money and talking about it or anything else. Oh, we don't believe you. You have grandiose illusions of money. Oh, you motherfucker. Some little fucking creep scumbag telling me this is a grandiose illusion? I'll tell you something right now, motherfucker. My grandfather was a full colonel in the motherfucking Marine Corps and a very high level ranking fucking Shriner, motherfucker. You better fucking sit the fuck down. Tell me grandiose illusions, you little fuck. Officer Gotham needs to be shit canned. He came over here. I've known him for a long time. You know what their reasons were to put me in a mental hospital? The fact that I had my door blocked with my refrigerator, which is parked right next to the door. So that's what I use to block my refrigerator. One day, three grown men came trying to bust my door down in a home invasion. They couldn't get in here. They couldn't get the door busted open because I had it blocked already. And I didn't even know any home invasion was coming. That's how I live my life because this is what's been going on for 10 fucking years, okay? I didn't tell on those people because I have a hard time telling on people. Even though everybody calls me a rat, I really am very much not capable of telling on people. It's very difficult for me to do that. I mean, this shit is ingrained in my head and my soul and my core. I was raised that police are, what they obviously are. Police are criminals. In my town and in this is where I'm born and raised. No, they're not, actually. There was an organized police force at one time that Deputy Chamberlain was a part of that fought crime. Okay? They really did. They did what they needed to do, and Deputy Craig Chamberlain helped save my life. Deputy Craig Chamberlain saved my life. Probably about 20 years ago. Deputy Craig Chamberlain was part of the police force. I think he was. I'm pretty sure he was part of the police force here in Spokane when they actually fought crime. When I quit smoking crack in Spokane, Washington, it was because of the police and Homeland Security and the FBI coming up to where I was being brutally abused. And they came up there and they took action. And what they did saved my life. And I got out of Spokane and off of drugs. I mean, I smoked $2.5 million worth of crack cocaine in less than 5 years. And what they did to help me as police saved my life. And I went to Montana and I was a successful citizen again. I became a comptroller for the Mormon bishop over there. I did all of his accounting and shit. I mean, I'm not a dummy. I'm not a dummy. I am capable of running an entire company alone. I really can. I can go in your office and I can organize that fucker the way it needs to be and begin operating. And I will get your money, detailed reports of what's going on with your money down to the penny every fucking day. And I'll leave my office with a clean desk. And I'll arrive on time the next morning to do the same thing. Because I'm a real motherfucker. And I have a brain and I have education and I have experience. I'm smart. I'm not a dummy. I don't like math at all, but I can handle accounting like you can't believe. I mean, my 10 key? I don't like doing math. But with my 10 key, I don't mind. I'm a good businesswoman. That's what I come from, the Shirley family. I mean, that's what we are. We're business people and bookkeepers, It's funny that that's what I chose as a career because I really didn't know about my family heritage, but that's why we were able to enter the United States the way that we were and get out of Germany away from persecuting Nazis. We were being persecuted the same way Jews were. My family were treated exactly like Jews. And it's even with us, it was a different kind of discrimination. With the Jewish people, it was a more horrible persecution against them. And I can't tell you how much I feel a very large connection with them because my family were white people who tried to help Jewish people and cared about Jewish people and knew that it was wrong. And we had money too. Those Nazis just wanted those Jewish people's money, It wasn't even about race. It was about money. Same way that all this shit is about. I'm dealing with the same kind of persecution here in the United States of America that happened to Jewish people in Germany. And my family dealt with it in Germany, just the same way that Jewish people did, you know. And I feel like I should wear a Star of David, you know, to honor their, you know, the destruction of what happened to those people. I mean, what these people are doing to me right now is the same thing that that Nazis did to Jewish people and my people in Germany. Same exact thing, same program. There's a name for it, in fact. Yeah, because they wanted people's money. It's not about race at all. It's about money. And you know what? I thought I was German. My whole life, my dad told me I was German. I'm only 1% German, so my dad can't be full blood German, that's for sure. You know, I don't know why he always wanted to tell me that. And he ingrained it in my head too. We're German. We're German, you know, like we're not German, Dad. We're Scottish. And English. And I don't know, there was some reason that I think the reason that it was pounded into my dad's head that we are German is because we're accepted and not persecuted the same being German people, you know. By to say that we're one of them, you know, would be a way. My dad hated money. My dad knew that listen, there was a family secret that nobody ever told me. Nobody ever would tell me what this big family secret is. And I know what it was. Machine Gun Kelly kidnapped our family and held them for ransom. That was the family secret that I wasn't allowed to know, and my dad died not telling me. And it's something I'm not supposed to talk about. Well, you know what? I'm sorry. You know, I'm not supposed to talk about it. I don't know, man. Not talking about anything has done nothing but get me fucking almost killed. Okay? So, um, you know, I've tried the not talking thing. I've definitely been down that road, and that's, you know, how I'd prefer to be. I don't want to talk about any of these people or any of this shit. I mean, fuck, who in their right mind would want to sit here and talk about this kind of shit? And have to talk about this? Fuck. You think this is fun? You think this is something I want to do? I definitely have better things to do with my fucking time than this shit, but I don't have a choice. I don't have a fucking choice. It's die or tell people what the fuck is going on. And I'm not dying so that my daughter gets to die next. Tired of people killing my fucking family. Greedy fucking scumbags that can't make it on their own accord have to suck off the asshole of my family and kill my family. I'm tired of it. Lying about us. Ruining our reputation. I am not a mental case, and I'm very well educated and much more mentally strong than any of you. Thank you. Sit the fuck down, bitch, and shut the fuck up. You get the fuck back. Stop trying to kill me. You are not gonna win. You won't win. I'm trying to tell you. I got a lot of reasons that after all you people have done to me, you made me a really strong individual, okay? I'm very strong mentally. I'm strong physically. Um, I have more education, more intelligence, more fucking IQ points, more brain cells. I'm not a criminal in any way, shape, or form. I just don't even commit any crimes. I mean, the only thing they've ever been able to incarcerate me for 2 solid years on are misdemeanor traffic tickets and the false charge that of assault that I've never committed on anybody. I've never hit my mom. I actually tried to smack my mom before, but I've never succeeded. No, I haven't. But she's Accused me of it. My mom accused me of putting a bomb in her fucking house and got me put on the goddamn terrorist watch list. My mom got my daughter taken away for 2 weeks, telling CPS that I allow her dad to come over and molest her 4 nights a week. Until CPS was like, oh man, 2 weeks my daughter was away from her mommy with my brother the week of his wedding. Now, get my brother has not always been the best person. I mean, I love my brother because he's my brother, and it's none of you people's business, okay? He's my brother, and I love him. And I understand. I know Ozzy's not the greatest person, but I can tell you one thing: he ain't no more dirty than these motherfuckers. I know that. What happened was Ozzy found out some shit, and some people were probably in danger because of it. Because I know my brother wasn't gonna fucking play games, but he's a very severely addicted opiate addict, and he probably wasn't too hard to set up because of it. Somehow, he was in Montana, and that's where they got him. Was in Montana. I don't know why these are all over my fucking house, but I'm assuming it's one of the things that these rapos use. Yep, there's Will. Will just pulled up outside. I have to see that motherfucker pull up 5 feet in front of my fucking door several times a day. And he raped me, and he told me that he's raped me and my daughter. I know he raped me one day a long time ago. I've caught people raping me like 6 times on my videos on my phone, okay? They stole my phone. Like, I download my phone to my fucking drives and Dropboxes and clouds every week because I went through over 20 phones in a year. I never had a phone. I'd continually get a new phone, and every fucking time it would get stolen right away. When I was at Lonnie's house with nowhere to go, I didn't want to be over there, man. I had nowhere to go though. Nowhere to go out there, lonely and fucking destitute. Lonnie knows all this shit is true, man. Someday he's gonna admit it. I have a feeling. I don't know. No, he won't admit it, but he knows. He knows, and everybody else knows too. He's got this army of fucking security girls. All of his friends are girls that want to come after me, right? All these girls have his back or his best friend. Are you guys stupid? You don't know what he's doing to you? You want me to tell you what he's doing to you while you sit there and pretend to be friends with him? Bad stuff, girlfriends. They know because they participated in it when he does it to other people. He does it to everybody. I think he does it to his male friends too. If you're around that fucker, he's knocking your ass out and raping you, period. No matter who you are. It's just what he does. Well, they're a circle of fucking idiots that knock each other out and rape each other. When they're not doing that, they're knocking each other out and raping. I mean, they don't knock dogs out. They just torture fucking animals. They torture the fucking hell out of animals. You don't even want to know the kind of shit these fucking people do, dude. It's just fucking disgusting. I mean, I don't understand it. There's nothing about it that I can even fucking. You try to reason things in your brain. You're like, what happens to a person? Hurt people, hurt people. I don't give a fuck about the hurt motherfucker that's hurting somebody. I care about the person he's hurting, not him. Okay? Because I'm a hurt person and I don't fucking hurt people. So fuck the fucking hurt people bullshit. Shove it up your ass, hurt person. Because I'm a hurt motherfucker like you could never imagine. And I ain't out here hurting anybody. I wouldn't wish none of this on your fucking ass even. Fucking punk. This fucking illegal motherfucker out here using my fucking identity and the identity of all kinds of all these innocent people are getting their identity. If there's any money in your family lineage that you do not know about, you are subject to this kind of shit. Now, granted, most people are not ever going to experience the level that I have of this. I mean, this was planned before I was born, okay? My aunt has been stealing money from my dad and his family since the day I was born, since before I was born, okay? This bitch kidnaps babies from Sacred Heart, okay? She's a fucking psycho. My aunt kidnapped a fucking baby from Sacred Heart Medical fucking Center. All right? That's who the fuck we're dealing with here. A nutcase motherfucker. Faked the pregnancy with a fucking couch pillow in Libby for 9 months. And then still lives there and goes to church. Like, you're a fucking dumb bitch, Bernie. And this is all Bernie, at the head of it. And Brent, her son, who thinks he's some kind of a drug lord or fucking some kind of a mafia boss or something. Brent, you're a pipsqueak bitch. I'm gonna flick your fucking head off someday, motherfucker. No, that's not a direct threat to Brent. I would never hurt anybody physically, but, like metaphorically. Metaphorically, that dumb fucker is fucked, okay? And come hell or high water, Bernie and Edie are going to die alone in a fucking cell with nobody, okay? Because they are the level of criminal mentality and crime and destruction and evil that has to be locked in a cage and with very limited contact with the outside world. Because if they are allowed to contact the outside world, they will immediately begin destruction. That's the only thing that they do. Bernie's husband, you want to know my opinion? Rusty, I do not think died of natural causes. Well, he didn't. He died of macaroni salad, which is really interesting because Bernie loves macaroni. Okay? And hey, I'm not saying anything happened there faulty, but the last Facebook post he had was an ant, a microscopic view of an ant's face, okay? That is rich. I liked that. I thought that was great. And she knew that Rusty was about ready to fucking put everything out there because he got tired of watching how disgusting of a fucking human being she is. He found out who she is. And he died. He died. Next thing you know, Troy puts a fucking post on his Facebook about paying people to do things. This is how it's done. You gotta pay people, right? Mm-hmm. Ha ha ha. Cute little Facebook post again. Don't post something on Facebook. Bernie will try to kill you if you do. Troy's laying in his bed in his bedroom, and bam, down falls a fucking tree that wasn't even ready to fall on his house, right on his head almost, just inches. Huh. You don't think? I mean, Troy knows. Troy knows that tree that Bernie turned into a temporary logger. Okay, that tree. My mom goes, "That's a real wake up call, isn't it?" Or something like that. Fucking. All these people are scared of Bernie, but some of them just decided, well, instead of being scared of Bernie, like Jill, and I know Sean and Fritz and Helen, they're all involved in this kind of shit too. They're all part of it. Um, Fritz and Helen's a massive. Helen Hansen is a massive fucking level on this one. Between her and she joined on the fucking crew a long time ago, and began a fucking massive assault on my financial credit. I mean, these people are using my family's credit. I mean, any way you can possibly use the reputation or name of my family has been stolen by thousands of people. Thousands of people. I'm talking millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. And there's a farm over in North Dakota that is mine, okay? With a fucking whole fucking commune of people living on there that have created this fucking torture station for fucking torturing animals and human beings and harvesting organs. Huh, huh. Sean and Jolene Poole. Boom. There you go. They need to get the fuck off my family's farm. And they need to get the fuck off my family's farm now. They've got a whole tribe of Native American people who think that my family stole land specifically from somebody in a shady deal. My family does not need to steal anything from anybody. And they would starve before they would do that. Period. It's just another example of a character assassination to steal from my family. People have been targeting us and ruining our reputation with lies because of our money for centuries. My grandpa's a full colonel, a very successful businessman. My grandpa owned a heavy equipment distribution company that he grew out of a construction supply company that had 5 locations. Okay, motherfuckers. He had a teaching degree that he never used too. You know, like me, I have a business degree that I'm not using. I'm gonna though. I have to. I'm gonna go get a job. I'm gonna get a job at home because I can't leave my baby. I saw that the post office was hired, and then I remembered I didn't get no fucking vaccination. Fuck that shit. And if I can't have my baby at work, then I'm not working there. Fuck that shit. When I was a comptroller, I had 2 jobs. Didn't have a day off for 2.5 years. My dog came everywhere with me. Everywhere I went, my dog did too. She's a little thing that didn't need anything. She just needed to go out and go potty a couple times a day. Other than that, she wants to be curled up next to her mom. You know, just like my little guy. I can't have my service animal? Fuck you. Fuck you. He's permanently traumatized from his experience at Scraps. He's permanently traumatized. He'll never be the same again. He can't even listen to the dog in the backyard and bark. He can't. He hears that dog bark and he just starts getting up and he's like, Mama, 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 Mama. I can't listen to that, you know? He's traumatized. I mean, he's not your average dog anymore. He's a dog that has to be fucking pampered and handled very gently, and he can't be around, you know. And me doing this, ranting, it gets to him. He can't, but I don't have a choice. I mean, like, I wanted to put a bullet in his head, just put him out of his misery. Poor little guy, you know, but mm, I'd probably get in trouble for it if I did, you know, but really, I don't want him to be alive anymore because he's so at risk to be hurt again. But I mean, I need to put him out. Don't walk by my house and say shit. I can't fucking hear you, jackass. If you want me to hear what the fuck you're saying, you're gonna have to fucking talk a little louder, you dumb fuck maggot. You're fucked. You're fucked, bitch. You're fucked. You should have killed me, motherfucker. Because you know what? You're fucked now. I know you thought you did it, and I know you're going to try again, but nope. I'm stronger than you, bitch. Stronger and smarter. You're a fucking punk. Sex offender fucking bitches. Walking by my house and yelling shit. You notice they do that. They've been quiet though. It sure has been quiet around here. Sure has been quiet. I don't know what kind of shit they're pumping into my house now. Doesn't smell like heroin. Doesn't smell like fentanyl, though. I don't know what it is. I don't care. And I probably gotta crack my door, so there are noises coming from my closet. There are noises coming from my closet. There's the attic access up there, so I don't know if that's what it is. But that's probably how I got assaulted the other night. I don't know. I don't know how someone could sit fucking buried in a pile of clothes for that long. One of these junkies can't even do that. I don't know where there's noise coming from my closet, but you guys can hear it. Did you just hear that little noise? That came from the closet. My dog's not in there. So what's making that noise over and over again today out in the closet? Something is. Probably a snake. Because I've seen a lot of fucking snake fucking shit. People talking about snakes, and if a fucking snake is in there, I gotta watch my dog or something. They put rats, maggots, fucking black widows. I get my dog away from me. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Come here. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Come here, come here. Come here. Come here. Which is weird because he likes the closet, but he knows he's in there, or he would be in there. My dog would be in the closet. Normally my dog likes to be in the closet, but he won't go in there anymore. Probably because of whatever's causing the noise that's coming out of my closet. You okay? You're okay. Your mama will help you. I'm going to help you. There you go, baby. There you go, baby. Yeah, I'm not sure what's in my closet, but whatever's making that noise. Something's making a noise in my closet. Several times today. And if you're watching the video here, you can hear it too. What is it? I don't know, but my dog loves the closet, and suddenly he won't even be in it. There you go. It's okay. You're okay. No, baby, here. I'm gonna go like this. There you go. No, you're okay now, baby. Mama fixed it. Do you want some water, honey? Do you want some water, baby? Here. Here, Mama's gonna give you some water, baby. Look at this kind. Here's some water, sweetheart. Are you okay? I think he's about ready to die. Here, baby. He won't drink water no more. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, baby. The cop said, well, sounds like you need to take him to the vet. How, motherfucker? Hi, sweethearts. Hi, sweethearts. Hi, sweethearts. Hi, sweethearts. Where are you going? Where are you going? Here, come over here. Mommy didn't do that. Here. Here you go, sweethearts. Here, go, baby. You okay? You can get back in there. You're okay. You'll stay there, Mom. We'll make sure it's okay. Here you go, sweetheart. I don't know what they did to my dog, but I think he's dying. I think my dog's dying because he won't drink water. He won't drink water. There you go, baby. I love you. He's in pain. He's got fucking Y in his ears. I don't know what the fuck noise is coming out of my fucking closet, but I better put some fucking shoes on and go over there and fucking... Here, no, Mama, there you go. There you go. Now you're okay. I'm going to go over to my closet with my 357 and I am going to dig with a shovel through the clothes and find out what the noise is in my closet. I noticed on some people's Facebook pages something about a snake. Here goes your hearts. There goes your hearts. There you go, your hearts. Here, Mama, go put this back over here. Here, I'll put it back. Here, Mama, going to put it back right here. There you go. See what Mama did, baby? Look, Mama put your bed in your leg right here. I'll put it right there. He says, I don't care. I think my dog's dying. I don't know what they did to him. They did something to him that's taking a while for him to slowly deteriorate. He's dying. My dog is dying. And if I knew a quick way to just euthanize him right now, as hard as it would be and as painful as it would be and as long as I would cry about it, I really would, because he can't take it anymore. He can't take this anymore. He gets abused worse than I do. You know, they do things to him that they can't do to me. Like, well, they can if they could. No, they can't. Because I don't fucking let them. They're trying to, I guess they've decided that killing me for insurance money, it would be easier and quicker money than trying to. Well, they insinuated that they want to part out my organs too. My location. My location. Yeah, my location on my phone is in Rwanda at a medical supply company and pharmaceutical wholesale place with a map of a route straight to a hospital. Coincidentally, the surgeon and recipient of the heart texted me already from Rwanda. The day that apparently my brother's heart was fucking transplanted. And I didn't make this up. I wouldn't have just come up with this out of my own head, because who would have fucking ever been able to think that this could happen in Spokane, Washington? I would have never, ever even dreamed of something like this unless I had been told by numerous people. I don't understand why these people tell on themselves so bad. That's one thing that I do not understand, especially when they're calling me a rat all the time. They just love calling me a rat, but they're all tattletales. Real bad. Like, it's like they can't do anything without telling on themselves. It's part of their torture program with me. They love torturing me, but they don't get quite the satisfaction they're looking for from just torturing me unless they're telling me about it at the same time. You know? So it's ironic that they're all tattletales and they keep calling me a rat. My daughter is safer than me, but not by much. If they would have killed me the other night, the next person on their list is my daughter. Okay? And she's a grade school teacher here in Spokane who's done nothing to anybody. Just like I've done nothing to anybody. See, people are like, oh, she's a bad person. Look at all the people she hangs around. No, these are just leeches that fucking I'm forced to be around. I'm not even allowed to have a real fucking normal friend. Nope. Anybody that they think could help me and all is around me, they'll do everything in their power to make sure that person gets the fuck away from you. Oh man, I have a massive bruise under my boob. That guy on Facebook. Your reactors. He said, oh god, what a fucking sick piece of shit. These are a lot of sick fucking people, folks. I mean, these people just join on and be sick and fucking do this nonchalantly. The reason why so many of them sign on is because they think they're all protected. You know, we ain't ever going to get in trouble for this. And not only that, but we won't get arrested for anything if we just help these people do all this shit. You get instant protection from the law if you involve yourself in this shit. The incentive to be part of this shit is like huge for people. For stupid people, yeah. And for junkies that are helpless out there, participating in this shit just automatically protects you in a lot of ways, but at the same time, no girl involved with any of these people is safe. If you're a woman and you're involved with these people, your lifespan is going to be very short. You have a short lifespan if you're involved with these fuckers. You ain't going to be alive long. And you're going to get raped every fucking day of your life. Mm-hmm. It's an automatic thing. I'd love to go to the store for a soda or something to eat, but I bought a Toyota with 170,000 miles on it that runs perfect. It was in perfect shape, and it's just been fucking sabotaged to the point where it's useless. I mean, I'm done fucking with that thing. It's got a hole in the gas tank. Fucking good. The Mormons came over and threw my car key in the garbage. I was like, yeah, boys, I don't want your help anymore. My milkshake brings all the Mormons to the yard. Oh, and after this assault and all that shit, haha, look at this. Look at this. I don't have no Mormon pamphlets laying around, but I do now. A restoration of the church pamphlet from the Mormons was face up, bam, just out of nowhere, sitting here. I don't even have one of those in my house. Where the fuck did that come from? How the fuck did I get assaulted? I don't know. I'm not blaming anybody or accusing anybody. I'm just telling you what I find. And the thing's right here. I don't know where it's at right this second, but it's here. I can show you. They've never once handed me a pamphlet. They've been at my door every day, but they've never handed me one of them pamphlets. Now all of a sudden, boom, right on top of everything. I mean, that wouldn't just land on the top of anything out of nowhere. I'm like, I don't even have one of those in my house. I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. I'm not blaming anybody. I'm just telling you. It's a weird coincidence. It's not as weird of a coincidence that I was resurrected the day before Easter. That's a really weird coincidence. And I gotta crack my door because they are pumping something bad into my air. I don't know what it is. Did you hear that fire engine and the police? They just turned on their engines for a minute. Just their sirens for a minute. Just for a second. There's the fireman engine. A siren. Then after that, it was a real short police one. I mean, these fuckers are trying to have a... Oh, here it is. Here's that thing. Oh, right on the top, out of nowhere, comes this thing. I wonder whose fingerprints are on this fucker. I'll bet you it's from a Mormon that is currently working. I don't know. I don't know. But they've never given me one of these fuckers. The restoration of the gospel of Jesus. Oh my god! Oh my god! Mama's sorry! Bubba. Mama's sorry. Mama's sorry. Mama's sorry. I didn't mean to do that, Bubba. I didn't know. Mama didn't know. Mama's sorry. Mama's sorry. Mama didn't mean to do that. Mama's sorry, baby. Mama's sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Mama's sorry. Mama's sorry. Like, you okay? Mama's sorry. Mama's sorry. You're okay. Yeah, he's suffering with that. What the fuck is on here, man? This thing is all fucking dirty and shit. Where the fuck did this thing come from randomly? You're okay. You're cool. Here you go, baby. Here you go, honey. Here you go, my baby. Here you go. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You're okay. Do you want this in there too, honey? Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go, baby. Here you go, honey. It's okay. I'm sorry. I know. I know. He's crying out loud, you know? I need to euthanize my fucking dog. I'm not even kidding you. I love him more than anything. But he needs to be put out of his misery. He really does. He shouldn't have to sit here and suffer. Unless there's something we can do to stop these people. And he needs to. It's so terrible. It's so terrible. And it's just hurry. And it's just popped up out of nowhere. All these people. Oh, and how dare I damage your reputation, boys? I'm good, man. I don't have anything against you. I was just a little bit upset about how you guys tried to throw my wallet away and stuff, you know, with the birth certificate in it. It's like throwing it indiscriminately. It's just really, I can't handle that shit. They threw things away that they weren't supposed to, and jewelry. I mean, granted, this place is a wreck, but you know what? In here, and all this mess is stuff that is mine that I do need and care about, like my birth certificate, okay? So this is a mess, and my birth certificate I couldn't find right now. Maybe they actually did. You know, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know where that just randomly appeared. They're powerful people. All these people are affiliated with power. I get it. But I'm just stating the facts, folks. I mean, I'm not fucking lying about anybody. I'm just telling you what I've been through, man. This is my struggle. This is what I've done. This is what I've been through. What I've done is sat here and put up with a lot of shit, man. I mean, I'm unable to do a whole lot of anything. I don't need motherfuckers in my fucking house fucking doing that shit, dude. No, and I'm so nice to him, man. I'm so fucking nice to him. They didn't believe me about my college. He said, "Where did you graduate from?" Like I'm lying. The fuck? Where the fuck did you graduate from, jackass? Fuck. He's like, he can't even believe it or something. I don't lie about shit, dude. Fucking weirdo. You're okay. You're okay. You don't like it in there? Here. Here. I'm going to help you. Here go. Here go. Here go. Here go. Here go. Is that better? Is it better like that? Wait. That might have so funny. Here. Sprinkle fucking salt everywhere, trying to get the fucking eel out of here. Yeah, go, baby. Surrounded by sick motherfuckers harassing me. Smoking dabs. Smoking weed. Surrounded by bunks. I don't know what the fuck they're pumping into my air now. I know sometimes it's Freon. Because I can smell Freon. And I can smell CO2. And I can smell weed. I don't mind when they pump weed in here. I don't like it when they pump my house full of fentanyl. Because I get high. I don't like fentanyl high. I'm not an opiate addict. I'm not interested in opiates. Opiates helped kill my brother. You know what I mean? I'm not into opiates. They make me sick. I don't really understand why people get addicted to opiates because they're kind of gross, man. And getting high is just going to sleep. It doesn't make much sense to me. You know? Yeah, the firemen and the cops. Did you hear the little sirens? How much do you want to make a bet they weren't headed to a fire? But there wasn't any fire. They're just bullies, man. I mean, they're like fighting. They're like they picked a fight with me, and now they're all just bullying me. I mean, these people are like supposedly grown men. They're just fucking disgusting cowards, man. Who the fuck does this shit? What a bunch of fucking punks, dude. Fuck you people. Stupid as fuck, man. I know you're mad at me because I'm telling on you. Your community needs to know who the fuck you dumb fuckers are. Even if they don't care. You guys making this shit flourish and grow and being in on it is lowering the property values in this town. And I hope every homeowner in Spokane gets word of it. Sure, property crimes are down because you're letting everybody steal millions of dollars from my family's name and banks. Of course, property crimes are down. None of these junkies have to go steal anything right now. Check out all their bank accounts. I mean, there's fucking paper trails that lead to these people like crazy. I love you, my baby. I love you, honey. You poor fucking dog. Not sure what that noise in my closet was. 4 times today, I think it was so far. And there should be nothing in my closet moving to make noise, but there is. And if it's a person, I'm gonna blow their head off. So, guess I'm gonna go over there and dig in the clothes pile. Find out what the fuck that is. Probably a snake or a rat or something. I keep trying to put mice in my house, but mice don't like the smell of a rat terrier. Mm-mm. It's probably another mouse or a rat. But there's been mention of a poisonous snake being put in my house, so maybe it's a snake. Who knows? There's enough dog treats buried in the clothes to keep them alive without bothering us, though, probably. Tracy was talking about something on the back of his head, some bite or something. Maybe my dog got poisoned or bit by something. Or maybe they put a tick in him or something. I can hear little noises at my front door. Hear the back of my house. In the closet. Do it, motherfucker. I'm gonna blow your fucking balls off, stupid ass motherfucking bitch. These fucking people. Just disgusting. So they wanted names. They're like, you're not seeing any names. Well, yeah, Brian Fugate, Lorraine Nelson, their friends, Chris Wilson, Bob Talley's one of their friends, Scott Key, Jill, fucking Kathy, fucking Josh and his girlfriend over there, the Mexicans. I don't think they're Mexican. I think they're from Honduras, but or somewhere down there, Morocco or something. Will, Ashley, Tracy, Dayla, Will. Oh, Zach. Not Zach and Ashley, not all of us. There's some other people that park next to the Mexican dude. That apartment is part of this. There's a lot of people. I mean, we can go on and on. The list of names is so long, it's ridiculous. And so, any of their friends, too. See, like, why would you run your sirens, you know? It's just such a blatant. They're like, we can just do anything we want. And that's why we're so loud about it. The blatancy with which they do this. Nobody has to tell on these fuckers, man. They tell on themselves, dude. You can't rat a rat out, dude. You can't rat on a rat. Even if you tried, they'd already have it done. They're the first people to rat themselves out, man. Same with the cops. They know I'm recording them. They still fucking commit misconduct right there after I tell them. They tell me I'm being recorded. Good, I hope I am. Because you're being recorded too. Whatever. I mean, I'm being recorded? I know. I'm recorded 24 hours a day, dude. What do you mean? These people act like I've done something to them. I haven't done anything to any of these people. These people are all acting like they have a reason to be after me. They don't have no fucking reason to be after me. Why in the fuck would all these people be after me? I mean, what in God's name could they actually say that I've ever done for them to be after me? Nothing. And if I was lying, why the fuck would they be all doing this? You know? Just nothing about any of their side looks good at all. All they do is just prove their guilt more and more every day. They just prove their guilt and prove their guilt and prove their guilt. If, if my word telling you what's going on isn't enough, don't worry. They'll tell you themselves right here on camera with us, okay? So don't worry. If you don't believe me, they will provide the proof for you if you watch long enough. Usually they're louder than they are now, but they won't be able to help it. All these motherfuckers got a hard on for me. Do we know why? Do we know why these people are treating me like this? No, we don't. Yeah, maybe if you factor in the identity theft and fraud, yeah, that'd be the only reason I can come up with. I don't know any other motherfucking reason. None of them have ever told me. All these people have never told me what their problem is. I've never got an answer. I've asked, but they don't have anything. They tell me I didn't do anything. That's what I've been told over and over. I actually have had answers to that question. You didn't do anything, Kamala. At least they're not harassing me constantly, like with their voices and shit. You know, at least they're not. Look at the videos from 3 months ago. There's a big difference in the videos from 3 months ago to today. Totally different deal. They're, I mean, I got hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and days and days and days of footage of all these people right outside my house all night long, all day long, harassing me. So it's a drastic difference. Last 3 days it's been real quiet. Real quiet. Paranoid schizophrenics don't just stop hearing voices, I'm pretty sure. The only reason I stopped hearing these people is because they stopped doing it. Thank you for proving another point for me. I appreciate that. Yeah. I'm just imagining it. Okay. And I'm just imagining you guys not doing it too, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Seems totally legit. Paranoid schizophrenics don't just stop hearing the voices, okay? When the voices stop, that's when I don't hear them anymore. Isn't that weird? Weird, huh? Guess I'm healed. Guess my mental illness, my paranoid schizophrenia just went away. Just like that. No meds or nothing. What a blessing. Thank you, Jesus. Miraculous. Really. That's miraculous. Well, they should heal other paranoid schizophrenics then, you know? Just stop hearing the voices. Crazy, huh? I didn't even know paranoid schizophrenia could just heal like that one day without meds or anything. Isn't that amazing? I've been healed. Thank you, Jesus. I ain't hearing no voices no more. My paranoid schizophrenia just went away. I'm so thankful. The voices just stopped. One day, no meds or nothing. Just stopped. I'm healed like magic. No meds. Just good to go. good to go. Well, thank you, Jesus, for healing me from my schizophrenia. What a blessing. Mm-hmm. Yep. Just one day, stopped hearing the voices. They just went away. Thinking about your phone call with us. Oh, thank you. America's tuned in live. We got Anonymous on here and everything listening in. Fuck, these people don't even care. They're like, derp, we can do whatever we want. Burp, derp, derp. We just gotta be quieter about it. Yeah. Just all of a sudden, one day, the voices just stopped. It was miraculous. No meds, no nothing. I was like, thanks, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. The voices just. I'm pretty sure paranoid schizophrenia doesn't just stop hearing voices. I think what happens when you stop hearing voices is when the voices stop talking. That's what happens when you're not a paranoid schizophrenic. Funny how them voices just quit doing that. All of a sudden, went away, healed. Everything got better. No meds, no nothing. It was miraculous. You never believe. The voices just stopped one day. I'm healed. That was magical. No more voices. Isn't that beautiful? My paranoid schizophrenia gone. Paranoid schizophrenia no more. Don't call me a paranoid schizophrenic anymore, okay? As you can see, the voices stopped, and voila, I'm not hearing them anymore because they're not talking anymore. That's what happens when the voices aren't coming out of your brain. Imagine somebody didn't have to go as far as they did. All this person had to do was mm-hmm. Boy, that really tears their argument down, though. There's a funny thing about that. Yeah, I'm not hearing any voices, you guys. Do you know why? The voices in my head weren't in my head. That's why I'm not hearing them anymore. Because they're not talking anymore. It's amazing. It's amazing. God is here with us. That's for sure. I told him, fucking duck, Chuck. Shit. Let's call Eid, man. What you doing, Eid? What the fuck, Chuck? What you doing, fucking Eid? Where's that old eater? Eater, beater, weeder. What a fucking nerd. She's a nerd. Call me a crackhead when you're a crackhead. Okay, well, whatever. Like, yeah, dude. So the other day when there was crack here and it went to your house instead of staying here, what was that all about? Oh boy, we can't wait to hear this one. 2509. Boop. There's that noise from the closet again. Doopity doobity doop doop doobity doo. Oh yeah, that's the keys to the cage that they lock people in. Well, Anonymous and Interpol and Homeland Security and the FBI and a whole bunch of people are watching and listening right now. FYI. But you guys just keep on going. Hey, thanks for telling on yourselves. That's what I really appreciate. I appreciate you guys providing all the wonderful evidence that you provide of who the fuck and what the fuck you are. That's what's really cool. You ain't got to be much of a detective if you just turn your video on and listen. Unexpected income coming from court case, safety trial, spiritual. Oh, there's my pail. Okay, baby. Okay, baby. Boopity doo ba doo 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 doo. What does quantum mechanics mean? Yep, they got some. I don't know. I guess there's a person in the closet. I'm not sure. I go over there with my gun and start digging. Oh, heavens. Ooh, what's this?
If you're a homeowner, 2022 is your last chance to go solar. In December of...
So what's good, TMG fam? It's your boy Ellen. I'm back. 2022 was like, hold my beer. Gas. All-time high. You at the gas pump making life decisions. Like, you don't know. You got to make sure you ate today. Like, giving people a ride. Oh, cook right now with some of these high food prices is at home now talking about, man.
and the apocalypse. Here are the top 10 dark Nostradamus predictions for 2022 that might come true. Starting off in our number 10 spot, we have war. Starting off in this list today, we have one Nostradamus prediction that is honestly half right at this point. In his book of quatrain poems, he wrote, quote, "Under the opposite Babylonian climate, great will be without the outpouring. I am certainly no prophet."
And let me start by saying that as well too, bro. Right now, it just hurts, man. You know what I mean?
So I had to turn to the internet for some help on what exactly this meant, and apparently this is the prediction that 2022 will be the year we see the first climate war. People have said that this prediction is likely to be between neighboring countries who will be fighting over dwindling resources. We are currently experiencing a war right now with the invasion of Ukraine by Little Riddle. He wrote, quote, "Of blood and hunger greater calamity, 7 times oppressed to the marine beach. Monarch of hunger, place taken, captivity." This one is said to mean that he is predicting that this year we will see an increase in world hunger as a result of the rise in arms.
Like, that's not enough. So at the next meeting, which is, he was definitely hawkish, but has your pay increased? Just have one hustle. We need more.
Is not
I could quickly get off on a tangent
on its own, but this coupled with an increase in a problem we already see a lot of definitely makes sense that these smarter than me have said that this means that he is predicting that this year Paris will be under siege. That would be terrible and completely unexpected. Maybe people are misinterpreting it though.
He's batting a good average right now.
Within the city. I don't know. I'm just trying to be glass half point. He wrote, "Bluehead shall whiteheads harm in such degree as France's good to both shall e'er amount." The first time I read that out loud, I thought to myself, what in the world does that mean?
Right.
Seriously. These predictions couldn't be any less clear, but thank goodness for the internet people who decide.
Down below 100 after going up to 136.
People out.
And then the ultimate thing, to get their oil and natural gas. So
I mean, this is a prediction that I actually already talked about in another list, but with everything that's happened, that doesn't sound good. We can all take our inflation. This Nostradamus prediction is...
You'll start to hear them start to say words like trans, the way the banks make money. Right. So how many less trips are you taking? What that look like right there?
Many believe that this prediction will go that way. I could see something similar coming true, but maybe I'm just easily persuaded. In our number 5 spot today, we have iRobot. This is a prediction that comes from Nostradamus. "The moon in the full of night over the high mountain. The new sage with a lone brain sees it. By his disciples invited to be immortal. Eyes to the south, hands furs." It's not just that like weirdly insane.
Oh, technology. Technology. You know, all that stuff. And it was, at this point, you kind of forced to, who's doing this, their car coming, I'll probably just activate. Now, if they don't have it,
That in 2022, we will see the death of a dictator. Of course, he didn't predict exactly who this would be. If he did, that would be pretty insane. If he was even able to predict who would be a dictator in 2022, I would be thoroughly impressed. But really like an outlandish prediction if it were to come true, but it would be very strange how it could have been accurately predicted so long ago. Maybe it won't be a dictator in the end, though. Maybe it's just some sort of powerful leader. What this might be predicting, apparently people have said that this prediction is intended to be about the beginning of the zombie apocalypse. It's both good and terrifying to know that it predicts a pretty grim situation. Apparently he wrote, quote, "Few young people half dead to give start." While a vivid imagination might be able to come up with a few ideas of what this might be predicting, apparently people have said that this prediction is intended to be about the beginning of the zombie apocalypse. It's both good and terrifying to know that people have been thinking of the zombie apocalypse for centuries. It's not just part of our modern world.
this is
Let's would start off with a Russian scientist and lead to total extinction. Okay, well, that's something nice to look forward to. I started off glass half full, and I'm trying to keep it that way, but at this point, it's hard. This is one of those predictions that seemingly pops up every year. It doesn't just come from long ago. It's basically the idea of past. It's a prediction that no one wants to come true. but for some reason we always guess that it might.
I'm gonna
It's
go
really
over here
weird,
with
humans are
fucking
strange. Nostradamus'
long
words were,
knife.
quote, "Fire do I see that from the
Start
sky shall
stabbing
fall."
into the
I'm not
fucking
exactly
log
sure if he
again.
means like a small meteor shower kind of thing, or if he's
Fire off
talking
the 357
dinosaur mass extinction, it's the apocalypse sort of a thing. But either way,
Dumb fucking pile of shit in my fucking shit, dude. Fucking dumb fuck.
it's a little unnerving.
Fucking
Last year in
dumb
2021, we had a quarter year asteroid 2021 GW4, but it wasn't thought to be a huge deal either way because it is likely that it would have broken up in our atmosphere. Right now, it is said that the next near miss prediction is for around 2029, and that's from scientists. So at this point, I feel like we're probably safe, but who's to say for sure? People have also suggested that perhaps instead of asteroids, that this prediction might be about missiles falling from the sky, which is honestly just as terrifying as the asteroid. At this point, this prediction is looking.
These guys work hard for weird shit.
It's not it's one that could certainly become a reality at any point, which is
Oh, fuck.
any time today with the things that are currently going on. It seems harsh implications. He is said to have predicted that this explosion will lead to changes in not only the climate, but also the Earth's position. I'm not exactly certain what he means by the Earth's position, but I do know that that sounds terrible and terrifying. All right, guys, that has been our list for today. Thank you so much.
This video is terrifying. You know what I mean? Especially, like I said, thinking where we are now, just 3 months into the year. It's terrifying. It's terrifying, man. You know what I mean? So, but take from this what you will, and just know these are predictions. Nobody knows except the Simpsons. You know what I mean? We all know the Simpsons. I don't know how they keep doing it, but it's crazy. You know what I mean? But y'all heard a lot of things that I said and she said, so y'all give your opinion on what you think about where things are headed, where we're going right now. All right? And get at me in the comment section as well. So next one, peace.
Stuff. We love stuff. And there's some really great stuff out there. But I doubt that any of us will look back in our lives and think,
warning. What you are about to watch may make you question everything you thought you knew. Viewer discretion is advised.
hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back. Now, today we're going to be talking about a lot of different conspiracy theories. But one of them might be the most requested. We're also going to be talking about a very scary theory involving one of the biggest boy groups of all time, BTS. And we're going to be talking about more 9/11 predictions that you are not going to believe. And we're even going to be talking about social media conspiracies with YouTuber James Charles. What? Now, before we get started, once again, I have to say, these are all just theories, none of them are facts, and they're not meant to hurt or harm anyone or any company. All right, let's get started. That's right, the voicemail. This might be one of the most viral conspiracy theories I've ever seen. So I'm going to do a quick recap if you haven't heard about it, which I'm sure you have. Now, on March 13th, there was a Twitter account named Straight Away, owned by a person named Ty. They posted this tweet: I really need y'all to listen to this voicemail I just got. I'm deactivating my cell phone service. Then they posted a video of the voicemail they got, and it was creepy.
Sierra, Delta, Alpha, November, Golf, Echo, Romeo, Sierra, Oscar, Sierra.
So the voicemail was a series of words, but it's not just random words. This is actually called a NATO phonetic alphabet, which is used in military, but also sometimes used in customer service. So if I was trying to spell my name, I would say Sierra, Hotel, Alpha, November, Echo. So Ty translated this message that he got, and it said this: Danger, SOS. It is dire for you to evacuate. Be cautious. They are not human. I know, creepy. Now there's also a series of numbers. When they put the numbers into Google Maps, it gave them coordinates. The location it gave was very close to Malaysia. Now this location was also very close to where the Malaysian Flight 370 disappeared. But we're going to talk about that in a minute. Let's go back to Ty. So he started tweeting direct messages that he was getting that were in other languages and also in Morse code. He took this message that he got in Indonesian and he translated it in Google, and it said, "End the post you just shared about the recording on your phone." Then a bunch of people on Twitter started translating the Morse code, and they think it said, "They are taking over April 18th, 2018. I know, that's what made people go fucking crazy. But it gets even weirder. So 3 days before this happened, Ty posted a tweet that said this: "Okay, I am sitting in my car right in front of my house, and this guy started taking pictures of my house with flash. Then he walked away. It's 3 a.m. I'm going to die tonight." And then 3 days later, he got the voice message. All right, so let's go back to what we talked about earlier, which was the coordinates. So a girl on Twitter named Erin Mahoney tweeted this, kind of close to the last place the Malaysia Flight 370 was when it lost primary radar contact. So if you don't remember, we talked about it before. The disappearance of Flight 370 is one of the craziest things that's ever happened. In March of 2014, the Malaysian airline Flight 370 disappeared into thin air. 230 people. Now, when I say disappeared, I literally, after air control lost contact of the plane, we never saw them again. How does that happen? How does a huge plane with 239 people just vanish? Well, then somebody replied to Erin and they said this: "What if you're hearing the black box recordings?" If you don't know what black box recordings are, it's basically recording everything that's happening in the cockpit of the plane, so that when a plane crashes or when a plane is hijacked, we have evidence of what went down. Now, how did that black box recording get into Ty's phone? A Twitter account called Uzumaki said this: "Black box records the last interactions with a plane. That's why it's an SOS and save our ship. It was trying to warn us. A black box also records flight information as well, which is why it gives coordinates. If these black box recordings match the voicemail, are you saying that Malaysian Flight 370 encountered something non-human? Yes, the message was saying to evacuate because they are not human. Something or someone on that plane wasn't human." Okay, this is when it gets really disturbing. So the last conversation between the pilot of Flight 370 and air control was released, and we are going to listen to it right now.
Malaysian 370, standby. Malaysian 370.
And for the most part, it seemed pretty standard, just a pilot talking to air control. And then it ends with the pilot saying this.
Malaysian 370.
And those were the last words from the pilot before the plane disappeared. Now, if you listen closely to the tape, you'll hear a few things that seem off. In the beginning, you can hear the pilot being pretty quick, like he doesn't really stumble over his words or his numbers.
Tower 118 is Malaysia.
Then later in the conversation, near the end, he starts stumbling a little bit.
Alright, 1326 Malaysian 370.
Then he keeps stumbling and adding ums and ers.
Malaysian 370.
Then, right before he says goodnight, you hear the sound of another voice. It's really quick, but listen for it.
Zero maintaining level 350. Malaysian 370. Malaysian 370.
One of the theories is that the plane was taken over by someone or something, and when it entered the cockpit, that's why the pilot started to stumble.
Malaysian
Then the cockpit door might have been opened again by the entity and seared the flight attendant.
Malaysian 370.
Then the pilot was forced to end the call, say goodnight, and go off the radar.
3 signs you are addicted to stress. Sign 1. You can't stop scrolling.
I kept staying up way too late scrolling Twitter and Instagram. With calm, I'm asleep 10 minutes into a sleep story.
Sign 2. You have trouble falling asleep.
I suffer from deep depression, not sleeping, and wow, oh my god, it is.
Malaysian 370.
Breaking news tonight, a Malaysia Airlines flight with 239 people on board, including 4 Americans, has gone missing.
All right, now we have a pretty good theory going, right? We have this voicemail, we have the Malaysia flight information, we have a message that says the world's going to end on April 18th. All of it is fitting together so perfectly, and then everything starts to unravel. First, Ty's Twitter account was removed. Nobody knew why. Then people started noticing that the picture of Ty on his profile was actually stolen from another Twitter profile named Homicide. So then people started saying that Ty was fake.
Malaysian 370.
Then Erin, the girl who figured out that the coordinates were actually close to Malaysia, tweeted this. Can we all just agree that it isn't true? I regret ever saying this. It was literally the most far-fetched conspiracy theory, and I don't even believe it. But then, in a tweet posted by Homicide, he says that it was him that got the voicemails, and it is real, but it's gone too far. I am so confused. Who is Ty? Who is Homicide? Why did Erin out of nowhere say, never mind, it's not real? And if this all is one big elaborate hoax, who started it? So to clear everything up and figure this all out, I decided to go straight to the face from the picture. Is he Ty? Is he Homicide? I don't know, but we're about to find out. Okay, I'm in front of my Skype, and I have Ty's, or whoever he is, Skype name, and I'm about to call. Let's see who this is. Oh my god. It's the guy from the picture. You're real.
Yeah, I am.
Wait, so your name is Ty?
Yes, my name is Ty.
Okay, so your Twitter name is Homicide.
Mm-hmm.
Then where is Straight Away from? Is that your Twitter?
That used to be my Twitter, but it became synonymous with, like, this whole conspiracy theory, so I changed it because I did not like all of the attention that it brought. It was a little too much for me to handle.
I don't even know where to start with this because there's so much, but let's start at the beginning. So, it is you. You are Straight Away. You're Ty. So how did this all go down? Did this voicemail really happen? Was this kind of like an inside joke with your friends? And it just went too big and you were like, oh fuck.
Well, it was a real voicemail. Like, that was 100% real. I really received it. I was picking my younger brother up from school, and when I got home, I was listening to it, and it was, like, really wild. So I just, took a screen recording of it and posted it online, and I was like, this is really weird. And I just was hoping, like, somebody could tell me what it meant, because I had no idea. But it was 100% genuine. Like, I actually did get the voicemail.
Okay, so the voicemail happened, so that was real. And then all of like the figuring out what it means and the Flight 370 and Stephen Hawking's, all that stuff. What?
I don't know. Like, I was just kind of, like rolling with it because I thought they were like interesting. But I got like a little out of hand really quick because people were piecing things together that I don't know where they got it from.
Wait a minute. That makes everything even creepier because I thought you were going to say like, oh yeah, me and my friends like conspiracies. We made this one and we all.
There's noises coming from my fucking closet, and I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking kill somebody. There's an astronomical pile of clothes in my closet. Hey, have your water, Bubba. Do you want your water? Thirsty, baby? Baby, do you want some water? You're okay, baby.
Greetings, citizens of the United States. This is a message from Anonymous to the Minneapolis Police Department. Police brutality and murder is a widespread problem in the United States, which has undoubtedly infected nearly every jurisdiction in the country, but the Minneapolis Police Department is among the worst, and has a horrific track record of violence and corruption. This week's brutal killing of George Floyd, which has sparked protests and national outrage, is merely the tip of the iceberg in a long list of high-profile cases of wrongful death at the hands of officers in your state. In fact, in the past 2 decades, 193 people have been killed by police in Minnesota. In recent years, we have seen numerous high-profile killings in the area, including the deaths of Jamar Clark, Philando Castile, Justine Damon, Thurman Blevins, and Brian Quinones. These are only the cases to catch headlines, where videos or other evidence proves that the police are lying. In the vast majority of police killings, the only one left alive to tell the story is the officer who took the person's life, and thus the cycle is able to continue because none of these murderers ever face any justice for their actions. This travesty has gone on for far too long, and now the people have had enough. In the most recent case of George Floyd, the blatant disregard for human life exhibited by the officers is undeniable, and all evidence that has been released so far has shown that Floyd was being entirely compliant with the officers, which contradict earlier claims from police that he was resisting arrest. Furthermore, our initial investigation of the offending officers has revealed a criminal pattern of violence on the job. At least 2 of the officers involved in Floyd's arrest, Derek Chauvin and Tio Uthao, have a history of on-the-job shootings and excessive force complaints. The Star Tribune reported this week that Chauvin, the officer most directly responsible for Floyd's death, has been involved in numerous on-the-job shootings where suspects were killed. There were 4 officers on the scene at the time of the incident, 1 who kept the gathering crowds away, and 3 who were forcefully holding Floyd down. Onlookers warned the officer that he was crushing the man to death, but none of the police on the scene seemed to have any concern for Floyd's condition, the work of a few bad apples, but one of the officers who stand by and do nothing while they commit offenses against the people they encounter, and the police departments like yours who refuse to prosecute these criminals as they would one of the citizens that they are sworn to protect. People have had enough of this corruption and violence from an organization that promises to keep them safe.
Right.
After the events of the past few years, many people are now beginning to learn that you are not here to save us, but rather, you are here to oppress us and carry out the will of the criminal ruling class. You are here to keep order for the people in control, not to provide safety for the people who are being controlled. In fact, you are the very mechanism that elites use to continue their global system of oppression, and the world is finally starting to wake up to this, and they are becoming increasingly angry every time they see blood needlessly spilled without consequence. These officers must face criminal charges, and Officer Chauvin especially should face murder charges. Unfortunately, we do not trust your corrupt organization to carry out justice, so we will be exposing your many crimes to the world. We are Legion. Expect us.
I love you, Anonymous. The Minneapolis Police Department got totally fucking burnt down. The whole building just up in big giant flame. Amen. I hate to say that, man, but you know what? I don't know. Probably some cop did it. Probably some cop. Anonymous is amazing. I love them so much. I love them so much.
Greetings, citizens of the Earth. This is a message from Anonymous. This transmission is to inform you about the ongoing struggle against depression in Colombia and our operations in the region to help the activists on the ground. For far too long, the people of Colombia have been overworked and overtaxed, and the money that has been taken from their paychecks has not helped to create a social safety net or provide for basic public services. Instead, it was used to create a militaristic police state to keep the people in line. This was still not enough for the regime of President Ivan Duque, whose government recently proposed a massive tax hike that would increase taxes on many of the workers in the country.
I love him so much, man. You're so awesome. I love you guys. You're fucking amazing. These people are so amazing. They're so amazing. Beautiful fucking people. Beautiful people. I love you guys so much, man. You guys are so amazing. I love them so much. They're so amazing. Mm-hmm. I'll help you anytime you guys want help, man. Fucking all these scumbags, man, you know? Fuck this fucking, listen to this bitch. Listen to this fucking bitch out here fucking talking shit, man. I fucking hate her. She's such a piece of shit. Mm-hmm. Hmm. I know some people that ride Harleys too, motherfucker. I know some people that ride Harleys too, you stupid motherfucker. Not everybody that rides Harleys is a piece of shit. But a lot of them are. Same with the rest of the world, you know. Same with the rest of the world. Bunch of sick fucks. Yeah, I swear I hear a noise in my closet right now. Maybe it's my attic access, I don't know. There's noise coming from over there, though. There is noise coming from the area of my closet. This fucking bitch has no idea who's about ready to pull up. I got friends on their way. Oh, I'm dead. Did you hear? I'm dead. Finally, all this fucking creep stopped friend requesting me. Someone's about ready to pull up and fucking get these motherfuckers. If there's somebody hiding in my closet, they're gonna die. They're already dead. I'm not even scared of this one. Motherfucker's gonna get his fucking balls blown off. Smith fucking rings. You're dead, buddy. If you're in my fucking closet hiding out underneath my fucking clothes, you're fucking dead. Okay. That's my babe. Okay, baby. Right on, baby. Right on. Check this shit out. You want to see something fucking funny? Watch this shit. Yeah, watch this shit, baby. Watch this shit. We're gonna kill a motherfucker tonight. We're gonna kill a motherfucker tonight.